Tom Monier from the Herald Sun. Thanks for your speech, Commissioner. You talked in your speech about people calling the tax office names. Paul Hogan called you mongrels a while ago and threatened to sue. Yes, after you got up and...
Not that I'm wearing that scarf.
He obviously took offence to the fact that you'd suggested at Senate estimates that he'd paid a settlement worth tens of millions of dollars with the tax office. Can you clear this up for us? Has he paid a settlement? What was it worth? And has he launched any legal action after that?
I would dearly love to clear that up, but I'm not going to do it here. I'd rather do it under parliamentary privilege at an estimates place. But what I can say to you is there's very often two sides to a story. And historically, people come out strongly with one side of the story. And I think in that case, there was even a case in the US, right? It was on public record that $30 million was held by this Swiss accounting firm, and he wanted to get it back, and the US court said they didn't have jurisdiction, etc. So, you know, there's all sorts of complexities around there. His lawyer said he'd need a whiteboard to explain what the settlement was, right? Well, why would you need a whiteboard to explain, you know, a settlement? He used the word settlement, not me. He said that publicly. So, you know, it intrigues me, if I give another example, this Wah Wang Bank case, right? It was a Wickenby case. It involved one promoter with over $350 million we've collected. They formed this Samoan bank and did all these transactions to hide profits. And you had the principal of that scheme appearing before the House of Reps Committee on Tax Disputes, giving evidence and being cited, saying how difficult and awful in the tax office. You had his barrister appearing on one of the major radio stations in Sydney saying they're like the Gestapo, the whole lot should be sacked and sent out. And the federal court said it was most disgraceful behaviour they've ever seen. They referred the matter for money laundering, insider trading and tax evasion of the worst kind, confirmed by the full federal court, confirmed by the High Court. So here's one side. They're actually going to have the gall to appear before an inquiry to say how bad we are in terms of the way we handle disputes. The other side is the court found it was the most disgraceful behaviour they'd ever seen, involving money laundering, tax fraud and insider trading of Australian shares. So, you know, sometimes there's two sides to a story, and I can't always tell the other side.
Just touch